Hi, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing great today. It's Saturday, January 13th. January's already halfway gone, pretty much. Man, time flies. Currently, it's 31 degrees. High today is going to be 38. A chance of precipitation, 15%. Winds at 21 mile per hour. And I'll tell you what, yesterday it was so windy, it was hard to stand up. I mean, without getting kind of pushed around. Really, I was worried about some of these trees around here. But everything seems okay. I'm sure there's probably branches, limbs and stuff in the yard. But I had a pie pan out there that I left. I should have took it off. It's gone. It just took off. So I don't know how it got. I had it on some twist tie stuff, but I have a roll of it. And then I had it, twisted around a hole in it. It was flapping around so much it probably cut the wire. But yeah, it was real windy. It blew my bird bath over. And I was surprised that our garbage can was moved out here too. One of them. We got two. Well, but if you've seen those, which a lot of you probably have, they're pretty sturdy and pretty heavy, like carts, I think they call them actually. But one of them was turned almost sideways out there, and it was up against the wall too. So it's been awful windy. Okay. Today, I haven't done a taste test with Mike in a little while, so I thought it would be time to do one, and I did that. I tried that from Dollar Tree, the Tapatia queso mac and cheese. I thought I know I tried the original one, but it's been months ago. I mean, it's been around a little while, but I never did try the other one. I never really even saw the other one, I don't think. But this has a white cheese sauce in it, and thought it'd be a good thing to try, so I went ahead. And I was showing in the video, I've got this Velveeta big bowl to try one day. Velveeta shells and cheese big bowl with Oscar Mayer bacon. I got this one at Walmart. I got the one that I tried yesterday at Dollar Tree. I think I already said that. But yeah, so that's what's going on today. And what's for dinner? I'm going to have fish, shrimp, fries, and coleslaw. As far as I know, unless something changes. We ended up, yesterday I was supposed to have sandwiches and soup, and ended up having that other casserole. We forgot about that casserole that Joy made two of, and we froze one, and they really come in handy. So we had that, and it's delicious. So fish, shrimp, fries, and coleslaw, hopefully tonight. And, you know how things can change, depending on what happens day to day. Okay, here are jokes of the day. How do you identify a bald eagle? All his feathers are combed over to one side. How about this one? When I was young, a bully was trying to pick a fight with me. He said, "My dad can whoop your dad." I replied, "So what? So can my mom." Well, you maybe want to send your mom in place. Yeah. Okay, thought of the day. First presidential speech. On October 5, 1947, President Harry Truman delivered the first ever televised presidential speech. Not many homes contained a television set at this point in time, so many Americans were not able to witness this historic moment. 1 year later, in 1948, President Truman would also become the first candidate to show a paid political ad on television. Of course. Of course, that was just logical that would happen. Okay, where was the one I saw today? I mean, a little bit ago. I think this might be it. Let me go to the site. Okay, what are people's... This is Join the Retro Fun with this 50s and 60s quiz challenge. What are people born in the 50s called? Generation X, Silent Generation, Millennials, Baby Boomers. Oh man, what I've heard Generation X, but I wouldn't think that'd be it, but Silent Generation? I never really heard that before, but it kind of was. Millennials. Would you call it that? Millennials because of the 50s? Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to get this one. I'm going to try Silent Generation just because it kind of fits. No, Baby Boomers, and I didn't know that. I thought Baby Boomers was later than that. Baby Boomers, often shortened to Boomers, are the demographic cohort following the Silent Generation and preceding Generation X. So Silent Generation was the 40s, I guess, and Generation X would be the 60s. The term baby boom refers to a noticeable increase in the birth rate. Okay. Wow. Which of these events first occurred in the 1950s? Pac-Man was released. The first email was sent. Humans landed on the moon. Everest summit was conquered. I don't think, surely Pac-Man, there wasn't anything until Atari, and stuff like that, so that had to be too early for that. The first email, did they have computers yet in the 50s? I think they did, but I don't see them send an email. Landed on the moon? No, that was what, in the 60s? I think. Or early 70s? I'm going to say Everest is the only one that makes sense. That's right. Everest summit was conquered in the 1950s. Sir Edmund Percival Hillary was a New Zealand mountaineer, explorer, and philanthropist. On 29 May 1953, Hillary and Sherpa mountaineer Tenzing Norgay became the first climbers confirmed to have reached the summit of Mount Everest. Which president signed the Wilderness Act in the 60s? John F. Kennedy, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon. The Wilderness Act. I don't know. I'm almost wanting to say Lyndon B. Johnson because I think he had a ranch, and I think he lived in Texas as far as I remember. I'm going to say Lyndon B. Johnson. Hey, that's right. The Wilderness Act was passed in 1964 and signed into law by President Lyndon B. Johnson. This act established the National Wilderness Preservation System for the permanent good of the whole people. What 60s TV show was about the crew of a spaceship called Enterprise? Thunderbirds? I remember that. That was funny, the little puppets. Star Trek? Battlestar Galactica? Johnny Quest. I remember Johnny Quest too. I liked it. It had good graphics or whatever for that time, for like a cartoon. Battlestar Galactica was what? 70s or 80s? Star Trek. Sorry, my throat's bothering me a little. So that was right, Star Trek. Star Trek is an American science fiction television series created by Gene Roddenberry that follows the adventures of the starship USS Enterprise and its crew. Just went on talking about things. 3 right and 1 wrong. What would teenagers do at sock hops in the 50s? Swim, play baseball, Dance, watch movies, play baseball. It's dance. A sock hop is a dance party from the 50s and 60s where teens would take off their shoes and dance in their socks on the wooden floors in a local gymnasium. Well. What 60s song begins, I thought love was only true in fairy tales? Fairy tales? Yellow Brick Road? Someday my prince will come? I'm a believer. I want to say it's not Yellow Brick Road. I don't think. It's I'm a Believer. Yeah. I'm a Believer is a song written by Neil Diamond and recorded by the Monkees in 1966 with lead vocals by Mickey Dolenz. The single, produced by Jeff Barry, hit the #1 spot on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 chart for the week ending December 31, 1966, and remained there for 7 weeks. Which of these 50s movies starred Sophia Loren? Vertigo, Rio Bravo, Singing in the Rain, Houseboat. I really don't know this. I don't think it's Rio Bravo. I don't think it's Singing in the Rain. Vertigo. That was like a scary movie, I think. But I don't remember if she was in it or not. How about Houseboat? I'll try Houseboat. That's right. Houseboat is a 1958 American romantic comedy film directed by Melville Shavelson. Both the love theme, Almost in Your Arms, sung by Sam Cooke, and Bing Bang Bong, sung by Sophia Loren, were written by Jay Livingston and Ray Evans, starring Cary Grant, Sophia Loren, Martha Heyer, Harry Gardino, and it talks more about who wrote it and stuff. Okay, I got lucky on that. Low-budget westerns filmed in Europe during the 60s were called what? I think I know this. Acid westerns, spaghetti westerns, paella westerns, space westerns. Well, I think everybody knows that Clint Eastwood, they called the movies that he was in first spaghetti westerns, and it actually made him very famous. Yes. Spaghetti westerns are a subgenre of westerns whose name references the circumstances and location of their filming. Generally, a spaghetti western is a low-budget film produced by Italian directors, hence the spaghetti connection, and filmed in Europe, primarily in Almeria and the Tabernas Desert. Okay. So I got 7 right and 1 wrong, so I got 2 more. What did saleswoman Brownie Wise popularize in the 50s? Tupperware, abrasive sponge, dishwasher, TV dinner. Well, just because her name is Brownie makes me want to say TV dinner. No, it's wrong. It sounded, logical too. It's Tupperware. Brownie Wise was a self-made woman who revolutionized marketing tactics and had a knack for motivating others. She introduced the now popular household item Tupperware to the market. A pioneering businesswoman when there were not many women in business, her career serves as an inspiration for generations of women. So, got another one wrong. Got 7 right and 2 wrong. 1 more. Henry Cooper was a famous name in the 60s in which sport? Football, rugby, athletics, boxing. Athletics? What kind of sport is that? Athletics. That doesn't make sense, really. Henry Cooper in the 60s. I don't know. That's a little ways back for something like a football player. I don't remember that name ever. But for some reason, I want to say boxing. And I got it right. Heavyweight, and it doesn't show what I read until after you press your answer. By the way, I'm not reading the answer or anything. Heavyweight boxer Sir Henry Cooper's fight against Cassius Clay Muhammad Ali in 1963 was one of the greatest events in British boxing history. Cooper was defeated, but the match was very close, only ending when a cut opened up on Cooper's forehead. So, I got 8 right and 2 wrong today. Pretty good for being in the 50s and 60s. So, that's it, everybody, for Morning Coffee Break today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a fantastic morning and day. And check out Taste Test with Mike, the Tapatio Queso Mac and Cheese. So, a little of a tongue tire. I'm tied up, tongue-tied. Okay, everybody, have a good day, and God bless.